SHL TV is powered by M&L Electric.
Passion, determination, and legacy are three words that can be a terrible thing to go up against. When your mere passion for hockey gets you to this level, there can be at times no stopping you from the goals you've set for yourself. Determination, being so driven that injuries, pain, frustration, and heartbreak will not halt you in the path to the ultimate prize. And legacy, to cement yourself as the best team in the league amongst all these talented hockey clubs. The Rideaus and the Islanders have all of that and more going for them, so it's going to be like two immovable objects colliding for a star-studded three-game, really, series to determine who is the best in the West. And for us, the fans, we will get to see just how deep and passionate this rivalry has grown over these last two games. Hello, everyone. I'm Billy Bowl, alongside my trusted colleague and son, James Bowl, doing all the technical aspects you'll see this evening for this collision between the Gananoque Islanders and the Smith Falls Rideaus. These two teams have been unbelievable throughout two games of this series, and why not? They're the two best teams in their respective divisions and one of the top two teams in the conference and in this entire league. It's been a treat to watch these two clubs go head-to-head, and well, we're down to a guarantee or a maximum of 3 games remaining in this Wild West Conference Final. The games have went as follows. In Game 1, Smith Falls were down 7-4 to Gananoque at the Lou in Gan. Ben Blasco with a goal and 4 assists in Game 1. Kevin Domingue, a goal and 3 assists, and Brock Higgs with 2 goals and 2 assists. Just building off his incredible regular season and throughout these playoffs, he's been just almost unstoppable, as he's had 4 goals now and 21 assists for 25 points in his 9 games in total. And for Smith Falls, it was Barrett Costello with 2 goals, Ben Beasley a goal and assist, Kyle Dowdall with a goal, and Dallas Slack stopped 36 of 42 shots in that game. La Pizzera stopped 33 of 37. And in that game, there's only 8 penalties called, and they were evenly distributed. It was a really wonderful hockey game to watch. And then in Game 2, Smith Falls beat Gananoque in quite an unbelievable game. 5-4 victory for Smith Falls over Gananoque in that one. Tate Leeson, 2 goals and an assist. And just to pause on Tate Leeson for just a moment, Graham Brown and Sean Dixon for the Gananoque Islanders, 2 great defensemen for the Islanders, have been draped all over him for the first 2 games of this series, and he hasn't had a moment to breathe. To score 2 goals and have an assist in that game in 2 huge moments for his 2 goals is just a testament to the high-octane hockey that number 92 can play for the Smith Falls Rideaus. So someone to watch, guaranteed, is number 92, Tate Leeson. If he can score with a guy like Graham Brown, phenomenal defenseman and a great captain for Gananoque, he can score against just about anybody. So watch out for him as well. Reed Russett, he had a couple of assists as well as Kate Townsend. Theo Todd and Andrew Sprague with a goal and an assist. Dallas Slack stopping 18 of 22 shots in that game. Gananoque's Higgs, again, rolling along. 3 assists. Latimer, 2 assists. Ryan Polkowski, goal and an assist. Hetherington getting his first goal of the playoffs. Brown and Bouchard as well, adding a goal. La Pizzera continues his great stretch of playoff excellence, stopping 23 of 28 shots in that game as well. And I couldn't get, I'm going to try and get up the highlights from that game when I get home tonight. I'm going to see if my son will show me how to do it. But this here is a little snippets of Dallas Slack's save. Like, there's the puck right there, right on the tape, and he dives across to make an unbelievable save. And that there was really, I mean, a huge turning point in that game. Gan scores that goal, and I'm almost positive that Gananoque gets the momentum that they need to at least take the lead in that game, which they only saw the lead one time in that game, and immediately Smith Falls took it back and took a 2-goal lead. So I just wanted to show you that save by Dallas Slack. It was absolutely unbelievable. James and I couldn't believe it up here in the booth with Justin, and he's been rolling along through these playoffs. What do you expect tonight there, James? Say it again.
A good game.
4,000 words said by my son in that mere moment. And it will be an absolutely great game here from the Smith Falls Memorial Center. Yeah, these two clubs have been incredible. As I was saying, I wanted to go through the stats of these two clubs. The power plays, again, and penalty kill will be something Smith Falls would love to stay away from. 5 offside hockey would be where they would love to play. Their power play percentage sitting at 16% compared to Gananoque's literally double theirs, 32% on the power play. And then the penalty kill for Smith Falls sitting at 63%, and for Gananoque, 92% in their playoff run. So Smith Falls will look to keep it between the lines tonight. For Gananoque, Ben Blasco, Brock Higgs, Kevin Domingue, Ryan Polkowski, and Dwayne Wainman are all going to be issued here on the point production. Just wanted to recap a few of their players. Blasco, again, 4 goals, 21 assists, unbelievable. And Brock Higgs has 21 points in total, but 11 of them are goals, 10 of them are assists in his 7 games played. And another guy with 3 points per game, Kevin Domingue, 5 goals, 13 assists in his 6 games played. Ryan Polkowski, 9 goals, 6 assists. And Dwayne Wainman, 3 goals, 7 assists in his 7 games played. But I didn't want to skip Justin Stephen, a quiet leader on this hockey club. He goes about his business very well. I mean, he is not a flashy, dashy type of player. He gets the job done and gets in with the gritty work as well in the 16 penalty minutes, which, again, when people see a high number of penalty minutes, that doesn't necessarily mean, A, they're a dirty player or that they can't keep up with the play. It just means that there are times when you're playing great defense that, a stick might get down right under the feed, or the referee will see a boarding or something. So if a guy has 0 penalty minutes, that's when you start to kind of get concerned. It's like, is he playing defense or whatnot? So Justin Stevens, he's always been a favorite of mine when we're watching Gananoque on. There's Warren Marcotte, he's got 7 points. A list of great hockey players on Gananoque, and they're having themselves a great playoff. On the other side of the coin, the Smith Falls Rideaus, I'm going to start down with Kyle Dowdall. 9 points in his 8 games, 10 points for Reed Russett, 4 goals and 6 assists. He has been an incredible spark plug for this Rideaus organization, as we spoke about in Game 1 and in Game 2, how Andrew Sprague has been missing throughout these playoffs and has been sorely missed as well. I mean, these guys led the league in goals. Think of that. Andrew Sprague, not in the lineup, a great goal scorer, but an incredible distributor of the puck. They led the league in goals, and they were without Andrew Sprague for most of this season. And he's back with a goal and 2 assists in his 2 games played. But Reed Russett coming in, take a drink there. I'm going to forget it. Reed Russett, 4 goals and 6 assists. He's been a great contributor to this hockey club, and without him, Smith Falls doesn't look like the same team, but they've got a litany of great hockey players. Brett Costello, 6 goals as a defenseman and 4 assists, 6 huge goals as well. When Smith Falls was down, they couldn't get the offense going in Game 2. It was Brett Costello who found the net twice. He's just an incredible leader of this hockey club and has done a great job for his Rideaus. 5 goals and 8 assists for Theo Todd. He's been another guy that's been doing a great job for a 200-foot hockey game. And then again, of course, Tate Leeson leading the league in goals. He had 33 of them in the regular season. Nobody else had 30. And he continues that going on. He now has 43 goals in total in the regular season and the playoffs combined. 10 goals and 10 assists on the season. And he's actually the only player on Smith Falls who has over 2 points a game. He has 2.5 because they evenly distribute their points throughout their lineup. Their goaltenders tonight be Alex Lepizera, 6-2, 365 goals against average, and an .891 save percentage. He has been instrumental in the Gananoque Islanders' push for the finals in their back-to-back championship. And then at the other end of the ice for Smith Falls, Dallas Slack. 5-3 is his win-loss numbers, and a .377 goals against average with an .882 save percentage. And both these goalies will do battle. You know, it was incredible actually in this series. The goals that have went in, the goalies have had absolutely no chance on them. And you know, it's a big number of goals that have been scored in these 2 games, but it's just a testament to the showing of these 2 teams and their high-octane offense that have been able to put some goals past these 2 terrific goaltenders here in Gan and in Smith Falls. So that's a bit of your lead into this hockey game. And, you know, for 2 hockey clubs that want this so badly, this game's huge. It's absolutely huge because home ice advantage, it's definitely been a factor here in this series. Smith Falls, they haven't lost a game, folks, a home game, since November 16th when they dropped a 12-6 game to the Gananoque Islanders. And since then, they have went on a run. 10 wins and no losses on home ice. Gananoque are 5-0 on home ice in these playoffs and don't look to be slowing down. So this evening's game is very important for the Rideaus to win, and just as important for Gananoque, as a win may have locked up the series for Gan, and a Rideaus win means they could end this series tomorrow night at the Lou. Tune in again. It's 5:30 Eastern time from Gananoque. So 2 teams really need a win here. Gananoque would love to settle the score and end it tomorrow, get themselves a little bit of a rest for the North Dundas Rocket series. And for Smith Falls, if they win this, I mean, like I say, home ice is so important. It would be almost business as usual if Smith Falls wins this game, and they just need to try and find a way to snap that 5-0 home winning streak for Gananoque, which would be amazing and really great for the franchise. It would be, you know, I'm expecting a 5-game series out of this. I really am. These 2 teams are so evenly matched, and both want it so much. I mean, the leadership on both sides is without question, and the goaltending is spectacular. So the only way that this series would make any sense is if both sides went the full 5 games. But remember to tune in again tomorrow, folks. 5:30. We'll be on the air at 4:55 from Gananoque at the Lou Jeffries Arena in Gananoque in the Thousand Islands. It's the Rideau Canal versus the Thousand Islands. Gan looking for their 4th berth to the finals in a row. Like, that's incredible. They'll be facing off against those North Dundas Rockets, who, well, I mean, if you are just tuning in for your first ever broadcast in the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League, North Dundas Rockets were back-to-back champions. They had won 2 straight, made it to the finals again last season against Gananoque, who they beat in those back-to-back wins. And Gananoque took them to 5 and were able to knock off the Rockets in that championship game, which we had here on EO SHL TV. So we're looking forward to whoever it is, Smith Falls, who were beat out by Gananoque last season in this exact round of the playoffs. They're looking for redemption, and Gananoque just looking to make it business as usual, hit those finals again, and try and even their final series up with the North Dundas Rockets at 2 apiece. Gananoque is a completely different team than last year. They are without their captain and one of their top defensemen for this playoff run. And again, Jake Clement, who was their goaltender last season, he is not in the lineup. Alex Lapazera. I'm not sure if Jake's injured or what happened with that whole situation, but Lapazera has stepped up to the plate and really hit a home run for Gananoque, because it is not easy when when you're coming in replacement of a goaltender like Jake Clement. Lapazera has stepped up to the challenge and has looked 100% like a grade A #1 goaltender in this league, in the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League. So at the other end again, Dallas Slack. I mean, he's calm, cool, and collective. Great puck handling goalie, possibly one of the best glove hands in the entire league. Both of them actually love to play the puck. My daughter Sylvia does not enjoy that at all. I hear her when we watch when she's here, she'll lean over to me, Dad, I wish they wouldn't play the puck. Or when we're watching the Leaf games at home, she's always commenting on how the goalie should not be playing the puck. She does not enjoy that. Neither does my mother, actually. She can't stand it. And I used to play goalie and come out and play the puck. So 2 goalies, excellent. That will not be a problem. Defense on either side is top-notch. Calvin Watasek, actually, for the Smith Falls Rideaus, taking a high stick, 17 stitches, and he is out, from what I understand, the entire playoffs. But I thought Andrew Sprague was going to be gone for the entire playoffs as well, and he's back. So he could make an appearance at one point or another. But for Calvin Watasek, a high stick in that win over the Phantoms in the first round has been a big miss for Smith Falls. But they have Bennett, and they've got, I'm not going to go through them all, but Bennett and Costello and the boys there on the back end with Keeley and Slack, and there's a lot of them back there. So they're doing just fine. Well, we'll wind this down. We do not have a highlight package from the last game, but we are going to do the Rideaus game from Game 1. We hope that you enjoy it. This was Game 1 between Gananoque and the Smith Falls Rideaus. EOSHL TV hosting some Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League playoffs, and we'll be back.
Your starting goaltenders for tonight's game for the Smith Falls Rideaus. You got Dallas Slack with a 4.20 record with a 3.36 goals against average and an 8.95 save percentage. For Gananoque, Alex Lapazera. He's boasts a 5.1-0 record with a 3.37 goals against average and a 900 save percentage.
Folks, Game 1 of what will guarantee to be an epic showdown between 2 very deserving hockey clubs. You'll see it here on EOSHL TV, folks. Buckle in. The first draw, and this game is underway. And just to point out, a pack around the boards off the glass, and Gananoque is out through center. Across that blue line, a sift pass over to Domingue, and the shot through, redirect, they score! Gananoque on the board early on a rebound, and he stuffs it home. Gananoque in front of this hometown crowd gets them on the board first. Islanders, they flip it in around them. Those pants by number 24. I got to find out who that is. They are something else. Holy Dinah.
Very burgundy.
yeah, they are going to be a focal point for me in this game. They're going to drive me nuts. 24 is Ty Carswell. In now. The pass of the slot. Scored! 2-0 early. Gananoque is one of those teams that roll with the punches. And if punches can be replaced with goals, that's their bread and butter. Shook the Wolves, and that ended up getting them the W in the long run. Russet, the give and go. Toe drag, and he just couldn't complete the play. You hear the hollering from the bench. They got a 2-on-1 now because of it. Steven, the recipient, they score again! It's a 3-0 lead for the Island.
Dallas Slack right now is feeling like he's all alone on this island right now, being down 3-0.
No restart, 35 seconds remaining. And we'll be on a power play for Gananoque for just under a minute. Drop pass to the captain. Back down to Witzel, the wrap. Scored! The give, go, give again, and tip it home in the blue paint. Oh, baby, what a goal that one was. The captain leading the way and gets his Rideaus on the score sheet before they go to the penalty kill. Polakowski, the Higgs, looking back to the point. Throwing it back down low. Gananoque working them. Throwing it short side, stopped by Slack, they score! It trickled out. Nobody saw it but Polakowski. And it's 4-1 Gan. Just eludes Van Stralen. Salter hits his man along the wall. Gan, crisp, strong passes. Hard to beat. Pass through center. Connects to Domingue. Always dangerous stick handling through 4 Rideaus. Unbelievable. And Stralen now, he'll try and get around Marcotte. He will. Tapping for the drop. Pass across, scored! Beasley with a beautiful pass and a strong play by Van Stralen has got the Rideaus cutting the lead in half. It's 4-2 Gan. Lines, that shot stopped by Slack into the crease. A great play by Spencer Cobalt to move it away from the danger area. Witzel gets around a man. Moves it off the boards. Cobalt couldn't receive that pass, and Gananoque will turn it back up ice. Polkowski across the blue line. That pass over to Domingue into the slot. Chance for Higgs. Scored! The backhand finds Twine again. And the Islanders get out to a 3-goal lead once again. Unbelievable.
And who other than Brock Higgs?
Oh yeah. That created a 3-on-1 break for Gan, the deep pinching in. And the Islanders turning it around quickly. Get themselves an opportunity of their own. Costello head up the whole way. Shoots and scores! Brett Costello, the captain with 2. And it's 5-3 with 5:01 to go here in the second period.
Be like Brett.
What a snapshot. He was wide open, but just couldn't get the handle on it. Townsend dumps it on La Pizzera. Looking into the slot with that one. Leeson can't get it to go. Stymied. Across the blue line on a 3-on-2. Chance of the slot. Scored! A beautiful pass back door. And it's a 6-3 lead again. A 3-goal lead for the Islanders.
The Islanders have done with Dallas Slack.
They're looking for the cross crease goal mouth pass, and it is not there. Gan is protecting La Pizzera like crazy. Now there's a pass up ice, and you see it's Sprague versus 3 guys with 1 support. That's a pass into the slot as Tate Leeson spilled in front of that net. That hit a stanchion. Leeson turns. The pass over. Scores! Leeson finds Dowdall, and he pops a goal that makes it 6-4 Gananoque. Witzel at the draw with Costello at the point. Townsend, the goal net is empty for the Rideaus. Costello, that shot from the point is stopped by La Pizzera. And he's knocked down, and Blasco chips it up to Domingue, and that's going to salt this one away.
And Domingue says, how do you do to the Rideaus fans?
Yes, indeed. Coming along for the ride. And we'll have more on Tuesday. But for tonight, Gananoque came out strong and finished strong on home ice. And they'll walk away with a 7-4 win over the Smith Falls Rideaus in Game 1 of this 5-game series.
SHL TV is powered by M&L Electric.
During the period from 1893 to 1914, the Stanley Cup was a challenge trophy. The champions held the cup until they lost their league title to another club or a champion from another league issued a former challenge and subsequently defeated them in a special game or series. The competitive format of each challenge was determined by negotiations between the two clubs, and the Smith Falls Rideaus for the Smith Falls Rideaus, they weren't the Rideaus, I do apologize. For the 1905-06 season, the Ottawa Silver Seven joined the new Eastern Canada Amateur Hockey Association. And in February, Ottawa played a best of three challenge series against OHA champion Queen's University. But the Senators swept the series with a 16-7 and 12-7 victories. About a week later, Smith Falls, the FAHL champions, issued a challenge for the cup, but they were unable to topple the champions, the Stanley Cup champions, losing 6-5 and 8-2. Ottawa management was so impressed with Smith Falls goalie Percy Lesueur that they signed him to join Ottawa a few days later after the series ended. 120 years later, the Smith Falls Rideaus will challenge the defending champions of the biggest league in Eastern Ontario, the Gananoque Islanders, in a playoff series to determine who will play for the chance to win the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League title. The history here in Smith Falls is long, and their passion for hockey is intense. Their fans love their hometown teams, and this series is intense on and off the ice. Hello again, everyone. I'm Billy Bowl with James Bowl. We'll be doing all the technical aspects, folks. Everything, because I can't do it, for EOSHL TV, and I'll be doing your play-by-play for this epic battle between two incredible hockey clubs. The away team, the Gananoque Islanders. The home team, the Smith Falls Rideaus, the beautiful Smith Falls Memorial Center here in the Rideau Canal. And that's what it is, folks, the Rideau Canal versus the Thousand Islands. Renfrew County is on fire for this incredible game and series. Another packed house, massive crowd on hand. Yes, you'll see a bunch of green seats, and that is only because, if you can see, folks, standing up along the railing on either side of the ice and at each end, I don't understand why, because they're the most comfortable seats in the entire league. But a massive crowd on hand for Renfrew County to hopefully see Smith Falls win this game and take a 2-1 series lead, going to the Lou Jeffries Arena tomorrow at 5:30 as Gananoque hosts Smith Falls in the fourth game, where, it could be all said and done tomorrow night. And whoever wins, if they can get to that third win tomorrow, will face off against the North Dundas Rockets. And they'll play game one in Chesterville as North Dundas will make their fourth appearance to the finals. Gananoque looking for their fourth straight appearance as well, and looking for their back-to-back championship berth. And Smith Falls looking for their first time making it to the finals here in the EOSHL. So a lot going on here tonight, folks. It doesn't get any better than this until you get to the next round. Next round is going to be incredible as the interest in this league just keeps growing and growing and growing. We're now, and I wanted to say thank you to EOSHL TV Nation. We're now over 1,600 subscribers on the YouTube page. And out comes the striped Saviors. Without them, we can't play. 2 referees and 2 officials for this game. And out comes the flag bearers. I love it when they do this. 4 Canadian flags, showing great support to our beautiful country. And they have the young lads coming out onto the ice for that. So, as I said in the opening, the 2 goalies for tonight's game for Gananoque, Alex Lepizera, 6-2 with a .365 goals against average and an .891 save percentage. And for the Smith Falls Rideaus, Dallas Slack sitting at 5-3 with a .377 goals against average and an .882 save percentage. And I spoke about home ice advantage in the opening, but I might as well reiterate it again, folks. It's so huge for Smith Falls to win this game. Gananoque is on a 5-0 run in the playoffs, and the Smith Falls Rideaus right now, since losing to Gananoque, I can't remember the date, and I can't see. My glasses are all fogged up. They haven't lost a game at home in 10 straight games. So if the Rideaus can't come up with a victory tonight, tomorrow is going to be incredibly difficult. So winning this game in front of this big crowd is bigger than you can imagine. So they will be firing on all cylinders to try and give not only their home crowd faithful something to cheer about, but the 24 hours, less than 24 hours between now and tomorrow can seem a little more enjoyable instead of worrisome for these Rideaus. So again, folks, thanks for tuning in. We love bringing you these games, and this one is no different from the beautiful Smith Falls Memorial Center between the Gananoque Islanders and the Smith Falls Rideaus. Let's send it down to rinkside for our beautiful O Canada. And of course, in the bottom left-hand spot of your screen is our sponsor for this game. Triple X Exterminator Incorporated Pest Control is currently serving the Lanark, Leeds, and Grenville, Perth, Smith Falls, Carleton Place, Westport, and surrounding areas. Their technicians are highly trained, licensed, and insured, perform exceptional work and service. AAA Exterminator values their customers and serve their clients using high-quality products at a competitive price. Call 613-298-7026. Let's get to business, folks. This is going to be a game and a half. You do not want to miss it. Hit the like button, share this game so that we can get more people in to see what EOSHL is all about. Two of the best in the West do battle in Game 3. And the draw one back to the home club, the Rideaus. Costello out through the mid-ice area to Theo Todd, and Tate Leeson grabs that puck, throws it in behind the net to Reed Russett. He's taken off that puck. Leeson in the corner, trying to throw it back to the point. And it's picked off by the Islanders. turned over in the mid-ice area and thrown back to Costello into his own zone. That pass, Reed Russett connects to the tape. He's through center. Leeson. Right off the bat, folks, as I said in the opening, Tate Leeson has been harassed by number 8, Graham Brown, all series long. He garners a lot of attention for a reason, and right away, Graham Brown trying to take him to task right away. Spencer Cobbled and Devin Cobbled out on the ice, centered by Eric Witzel. And it looks to me to be on the left side. I can't see it yet. Kay Townsend, yep, definitely. And that's out through center. Cobbled. And it's going to be an offside. Thrown up, Ben Blasko. That pass will hit the tape. Latimer and through center. That chip pass. Over into the zone for Harris. He'll throw it in behind the net. Devin Cobbled on the half wall. Thank you to the wife of, I think it was Devin Cobbled, for giving me his proper pronunciation of his name. I couldn't appreciate it more. Back to the point. Gann fanning on the shot, but he got it again. Top of the circle, moves to the dot, into the slot. Can't fire away. And the Rideaus will try and move it back out through center ice and hit a counter punch here. Cobbled. Devin. Snap shot and a great save. Lapacera, and the bouncing puck finds a green sweater, and they're out through center again. Duggan. Nice move there, but a better defensive play by the Rideaus. Higgs driven along the wall by Dowdall at the blue line, and he's hit off the puck. Hetherington in his own zone with that big goal early on, his first of the playoffs, to get Gananoque off and in the right direction. Ben Blasko, flip pass into the slot, knocked off the puck. A lot of banging and muck hockey going on early on. And McKenney to Dowdall in. He'll snap a shot. Lapacera out to the top of the blue paint. Makes that short work of that save there. Higgs, nice move out through center around McKenney. Across that blue line. Keeley hits him, but Higgs keeps on going. Trying to throw it out in front of the net. And it's, well, they got their hands up in the air, but it looks like Dallas Slack has held on. It's right there on the goal line. They've been going at it all game, all series. .38 remaining here in the first. We've only played 2 minutes, 22 seconds. And of course, right away the hitting starts. Shot from the point. Slack steers that up into the glass. Comes back behind the net. Townsend throwing that puck up to Salter. And he'll throw it over to Michael McKenney. He'll throw it in on Lapacera. He'll steer that into the corner. Rambunctious crowd here in Smith Falls already. Trying to hit him in behind the net. Shuffle pass behind the net to McKenney. At the corner, Gananoque will take control. From what I heard, the attendance here in Smith Falls last week was 1,200. And tonight, I don't think there will be any difference. That is a massive crowd for this Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League. The best semi-pro hockey you're going to see, I think, in all of Canada, but definitely in all of Ontario. Hey, Kyler, good to see you. Ross, Joe, Julie, Cheryl, Terrence, everybody. Great to have you along for the ride. And a snapshot steered away by Dallas Slack easily. It makes it look easy, but it's definitely not easy through a screen like that. Chipped into the zone. Slack out to play that. He'll leave it. He's getting tied up in behind the net. And Theo Todd flips a pass out through center. Leeson didn't stop, and Russett let her go in onside so that they could regroup back in the neutral zone. And it worked out. It's Townsend chips it out across the blue line. Sean Dixon, he'll flip that back into the zone, and Gananoque will have to tag up on the icing, but they'll make a wholesale change. Donovan, the last one to go. That there could have been dangerous. Good thing Leeson let that go. Being lined up there by number 13, Justin Stephen. I talked about him in the opening. That's passed him behind the net. Theo Todd tried to throw it into the slot. Chipped out through center. Off to the races is Stephen in on goal. The snap shot, and Dallas Slack steers that one aside. Theo Todd back the other way. Across the blue line and in. Looking for the backhand. He'll go back to the point. Justin Stephen there picks that off to the blue line and out. Polkowski across the line. He can do it all. He's setting up. Stephen, the shot and a great defensive play blocks. That one, the redirect in front of the net goes wide. Hetherington backhands it in. They've got a 3-on-2 possibly breaking out here. Gives it a second effort. Devin Cobbold, and that's going to come in offside to the dismay of this Rideaus crowd. What a game already. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We're hoping you enjoy it. And if you can get out to the Lou tomorrow, 5:30, Smith Falls and Gananoque for game 4 of this epic series. Witzel gets that back, and Nathan Slack, he'll drill that around the boards. The blue line and out. Higgs skating it in for Gann. He's got that laser shot. He shoots it, and Slack will stop that one. Witzel pick up the rebound. Throw it out through center. Townsend pass over to Spencer Cobbold. Spencer Cobbold, the snap shot, and he ripped it off the crossbar, and it stays out. Witzel, the shot over to Spencer Cobbold. He couldn't handle that one. He tried to get in through 2 players. Good defense there by Blasco, and Higgs will thwart that opportunity. It's going to come all the way down 200 feet for a face-off inside the Smith Falls zone. 14:53 remaining here in the first period. Nothing score. Gananoque and Smith Falls. Draw to the left of La Pizzera. No doubt all. Trying to win that scrum draw, but too strong on that face-off was Higgs to the point. The shot through. La Pizzera kicks that aside. Looked like a good screen in front of that net. He makes short work of that one. Off the glass, out through center. Kyle Dowdall throws that pass cross ice, and Higgs will pick it off and immediately attacks the shot and Slack down to make a nice save of that one. 5 Rideaus back, and they flip that out through center. It's all Islanders in the neutral zone. Pass through center ice. Cross to Blasco. Blasco, what a pass over. Snap shot, Slack up to the challenge. How they made that happen with 5 Rideaus back in their own zone. Looks like Sprague's first shift now. Into the slot, and he makes an incredible play in his first 10 seconds on the ice, number 76. What a defensive effort. Back to the point, Wiley kicks it in. Pass over to the blue line. Andrew McKenney can't find work in there. Looking back from the top of the circle, Dallas Slack focuses on the shot and kicks that aside. Andrew Sprague out through center. Sprague gets around him on goal. Sprague, and La Pizzera stops that one. Unbelievable. Good thing for the Rideaus. He's back in a Smith Falls jersey, getting it done already in his first shift tonight. It's chipped out and passed. Costello, but Keeley's there to support. Keeley being harassed there, and Gananoque forces the turnover, and Dallas Slack doesn't like the look of that. He'll cover that one up for the faceoff. Well, great start to this one, just as we figured, and Andrew Sprague on that chance there. As we've said, he's coming off an injury. He doesn't look shy at all, especially taking that right to the net. Good Lord above. Hey, Justin, good to see you there, buddy. The pass goes in behind the net to Harris. We'll try and move that back to the point. Shot through a screen. Slack was there. Oh, good thing he come over quick. That bounced right back to the net, and he stayed the course and keeps that out. Polkowski drills that in behind the net. Out to the other side for Harris. Shovels that. Costello gets there first, chips in, but kept by Polkowski. Great defensive, offensive hockey player, that number 24, Gananoque. Looking into the slot. Looking back to the point if he can. No, he's going right to the middle of the ice, and a couple guys wide open for Gann there. Polkowski looking in front. LeClaire thwarting that opportunity. He was not in the lineup for game 2 for Smith Falls. That's down the ice, and it's going to go 200 feet for an icing. Well, what a great start. Fast-paced action. Either one of these two teams, both of them, they deserve a shot at the finals, but only one can make it. The beauty of hockey. Beauty of any sport, really, of course. But with hockey, I mean, there's just so much about this game that we all love. That's why we all tune in. Costello, he'll flip that out through center. Over Brown's head. And they are going to call that for another icing, and they looked for a line change, and they will not get it. Got to be tired at the end of that shift. But Leeson really doesn't run out of energy, and they were trying to make a line change for him. McKenney and Salter coming back out on the ice with Townsend, Sloan, and Boisclair at the end of long shifts here. Against him is Kevin Domingue, Brown, and Wiley. The draw looks like Higgs, and on the right side, Ben Blasco, and it's one for the Rideaus. Salter can't control that puck. He'll get that out through center. Boisclair on him, and a good body on Higgs. Higgs will get that back to the captain, Graham Brown. Brown around to the other side. Russet chips it off the boards. That gets out to Tate Leeson off the glass, and he's in trying to get around Wiley. The shot, and LaPizzera there to snare that one, and he'll hold on for the whistle. Terrific back and forth action, grinding it out to the last whistle, trying to put on a performance, keep their head about them. Stay out of the box, a huge thing for either side. Gann has been lethal on the power play, and the Rideaus have really sputtered on their special teams through the playoffs. That's just in outside. Domingue is not going to like that one. Blasco tried to flip pass up to him, and he just couldn't complete it. That's going to be a face-off just outside the Rideau zone. Yeah, like I was saying in the opening, 16% for Smith Falls in the power play, a double power play for Gananoque. And the penalty kill for Smith Falls is 63%, 92% for Gananoque in their penalty killing department. Pass there is off the boards, and fired that just out of the reach. They're not going to call it an icing. Graham Brown's not going to be happy with that one. Reed Russet, he's in there now. The flip pass in the slot, going to his back, and the rebound. LaPizzera staying right with him, stretches out the leg, makes a great save. Reed Russet trying to battle in behind the net to get it out into the slot. And Tate Leeson had just vacated, thinking it was coming along the wall. And now Gananoque, they'll have an opportunity for a line change. At one time there, it looked like they had 61 guys on the ice, but they were just trying to figure out who was going where. Theo Todd and his feet. That pass will go right back into the defensive hands of, I don't know who that is. His number, I'll have to find it right here, folks. Again, now out through center. Flip that into the zone, and Dallas Slack will come out to play it. Throw it. Nice play there by Slack to get it over to Spencer Cobbled. Cobbled in through center, across the line. The drop pass, Witzel. He'll turn back and look to the blue line. That puck's tangled up, and Carswell will turn this into a scrum play, but Cobbled to the point, shot through by Nathan Slack. The rebound is sitting right there, but LaPizzera kept the pad down, and he'll hold on to the whistle for that one. Great save. Figure out this here without any penalties on either side. A lot of intense hockey starting this game off. It's Alex Reese, number 7 for the Gananoque Islanders. That draw, the snap shot, how he saw it, I have no idea, but a beautiful save by LaPizzera with the blocker. Polkowski trying to chip that in behind Salter, the Slack, and he can't do it. Latimer gains the blue line, throwing that in towards the net. Slack gains his composure and chips that out to the blue line. On goal now are the Islanders. The shot stopped by Dallas Slack. Dowdall flips that off the glass, down the ice. And it's going to be going for an icing and brought back into the Islanders of the Rideau zone. Halfway point of the first period, 9:52 to go. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Looks like we're going to have quite a game here for this 60 minutes. As always, SHL delivers. Two of the best in the West. Ben Blasco at the draw. He's got Brown at the point. He's got a boomer of a shot. We haven't seen him let one go, actually. Goes to the point shot. Deflected into the corner, and behind the net it goes. Looking to the slot for Domingue. He'll take it himself and shoot it, and a stop there by Slack. with the glove there, neatly. And that in behind the net, going back to the point to Jack Wiley. Wiley trying to control that puck. He'll throw it in behind the net. Brock Higgs tried to slide that out in front. A nice stick there by Dallas Slack. Takes that opportunity away from the Islanders. That's in around him, Andrew McKenney. Can't get to that one, but Sprague will. He put it on the stick of Dowdell. Crossover, he hit the goal post. What a beautiful tic-tac play by the Rideaus. And it'll be a thank you to the post. That's a pass over to Blasco. He'll look to the slot. Chance again. And Slack's there to take away that chance. He doesn't even shoot it. Rideaus, they'll flip it down the ice. I don't think they're trying to overload Andrew Sprague right now with ice time with that injury. But every time he's been on the ice, he's done something special. 8:57 remaining here in the first period. Just checking out the lineup for either side here. See if there's any changes. The only one I see is Alex Reese, number 7. Everyone else seems to be, the exact same as it has been basically throughout this series. That shot, the rebounds there. Slack is down to stop that one and to keep that one out. Beauty. Down the ice, no icing. Michael McKenney's in after it. Flipped off the boards by LaPazera. Trying to fire that on goal right away was Van Stralen. Trying to get a dipsy doodle for Harris. And what a great forecheck there, knocking Sloan off him. Van Stralen chips it around Hetherington. Goes into the corner. Van Stralen gives Hetherington a body. It's over to Polkowski. And Polkowski skates that out through center. Across the blue line, that pass over. He fans on the shot. It's deflected up into the air. Brett Costello land on his stick. After Michael McKenney. And across that blue line. Looking for a shot. Stopped by LaPazera. Behind the net. Good forecheck there by Tate Leeson, and who just couldn't come away with that puck. On the boards and out through center go the Islanders. Across the line is Donovan. The shot stopped by Slack. He's trying to gobble that up, and he will just get there in time. Enough time for each side to pile on and get to know each other again at the 7:45 mark of the first period. To the left of Dallas Slack. Big draw here early on. Looking to try and get out to a early 1-0 lead. Draw goes in behind the net. Townsend. Blue line and kept in. Looking to Mangdon in front of that net. Good defensive play by the Rideaus and a good hit. Russet and Leeson out through center for the Rideaus. Russet goes around him in behind the net looking for the wrap. Good defensive play there to knock him off stride by Donovan. Into that corner, Bouchard. Going to come away with it. Mangdon again. Pass back into the defensive zone to Donovan, and it's chipped up into the Smith Falls bench. Mangdon going right after Tate Leeson with a cross check there. Leeson doesn't even bite. Smart play by him. You want to get suckered into that. A guy with 33 goals in the season, second closest to him was Mark Beckstead with 26. Leeson with 33, and he had added 28 assists as well on the season. Brett Costello had 35 assists on the season as well. This team is loaded with firepower for Smith Falls. McGann can counterpunch with the best of them. Townsend bringing it over. Cobbled. Devin cobbled. Looking for Witzel. Witzel into the front of the net. The shot stopped and the rebound's there. They can't fire. Hold the rebound. They score! It's there, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Rideaus on a battle in front, and it looks like it's Spencer Cobbled will get rewarded with this 1-0 lead. Great way to not give up on the puck. They just kept searching and searching for it. LaPazera could not find it, and Smith Falls fortunate enough to find it, or the Islanders do. Face-off is one back to Sloan. Townsend back over to Sloan. Move this out through center. Flip pass over. Just out of the reach of Wiley. tripped and fell. Spencer cobbled to the point, and a shot through. Redirected into the slot. Back, a shot by Witzel is blocked in front. Back the other way comes Higgs. Pass cross ice. Smart play by Domingue to recognize Blasco was moving in across the line just ahead of him. Devin cobbled. Knocked that puck off his stick, and Higgs throwing it into the slot. Good play. Keep it away from Slack to the point. Brown the shot, stopped by Slack. Back to the point. And a shot, deflection there. It's into the slot again. And I'll tell you, the front of the net is high quality right now. Good play by Sprague, and it's a 2-on-1. Andrew Sprague, pass over, and he scores! Andrew McKinney from Andrew Sprague, and it's 2-0 Rideaus. Fuero's own number 12, Andrew McKinney. Oh, beauty goal, and the Rideaus are off and running with 2-0 lead. That Andrew Sprague, he is hard to keep off the score sheet, I'll tell you. An unbelievable pass to Andrew McKinney as he avoided Graham Brown, as Brown took a run at Andrew Sprague there to take him off stride. He's able to slip around him. A beautiful pass by Sprague. I was certain he was going to shoot that, to be totally honest with you. And at the last moment, just a dime over. And McKinney did not miss that one. Brett Costello in his own zone, chipped in through center. Negades the icing. Lapizzera holds that in behind his own net. Passes it over, and Salter was in there quickly. Steven makes a smart play off the boards and gets that out through center. Steven trying to get that into the zone. And he will receive that play there when a bit of a reward for his tough effort in the early part of this one. But it's back into the Rideau zone, and they'll try and get set up here and get spread out. Michael McKinney back to Sloan. They're in through the neutral zone and chipping it in around the net. Lapizzera there to control that puck for Latimer. Latimer, nice play around Salter. Long ice pass to Mangan. No icing. Townsend into the corner now with Wayman, but Bouchard there first. Throw it into the corner. Costello. Stop in behind the net. Captain Costello. He has been quite an excellent captain for these Rideaus through his career in Smith Falls. Beauclair, the pass over to Townsend. Looking to the dot. Pass over to Tate Leeson. He'll try to make something happen here. He threw it out in front of the net and took the hit. He knew it was coming and just tried to make a play out of an opportunity, him getting hit. Chance was thwarted there, and Wainman trying to draw a penalty, and holy Dinah, that was just about Tate Leeson off and running. Across that blue line. Bouchard bodied along the half wall. Theo Todd up. Tate Leeson. He's got Graham Brown to beat. Tate Leeson in, and he crashes into Lapizzera, and that could draw something here as Graham Brown was knocking him off stride, and their love affair for each other continues through game 3 as Graham Brown has been draped all over Tate Leeson through 120 minutes of hockey. Why would the first 16 minutes and 12 seconds be any different? And that has been his assignment throughout this round of the playoffs. Take away Tate Leeson. Don't allow him to get in behind enemy lines, because Leeson does that right there. He knew that his guys were going to grab the puck inside their own zone, and he gets himself out into a good opportunity for either a breakaway or for a 2-on-1. Back the other way into the slot, and a chance there on the doorstep for Reed Russett, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Jack Wiley, pass over, getting in the feet of the referee on Kevin Domingue. Ben Blasco in behind the net, pressed against the wall by Russett. Looking to the dot, that's knocked off his stick. Russett knows Leeson is right out there, and he just couldn't settle that puck down. Graham Brown throws that 3 lines. Up to Ben Blasco, over to Brock Higgs. Higgs, Blasco looking into the slot. He'll turn away as the Rideaus took away the slot. Pass up to Tate Leeson. He's in on goal. The how's she going? Dipsy doodle. and he's got his stick tied up in between his legs. There's not a thing Tate Leeson can do. He just looks at the ref like, what am I supposed to do right here? I can't even move my feet. Wow. And I'm not complaining. I love it that they're not calling any penalties, but Leeson's reaction there was just hilarious because, if he would have taken another stride, he would have really taken quite a spill. But that's back into the Gan zone. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first period. A pass to Duggan. And through the neutral zone. A shot, and Dallas Slack calmly makes a beautiful save there. And there's 2:18 to go here in the first. And a 2-0 lead for the Rideaus. Quite an epic affair. A lot on the line. Rideaus jump out to an early 2-0 lead. And that's exactly where they wanted to be. Because Gananoque, they're a team that can really step on you when things get tough. And the Rideaus getting out to a early lead is good for the home club, but again, Gananoque is not going away. Spencer Cobble throwing it up. Reese knocked that down. Devin Cobble found it right in between his feet. Knocked down to the ice. Witzel is knocked down to the ice as well, and Gananoque will move that puck out through center. The drop pass. Stevens over to Harris. The top of that circle. He'll look back and behind the net, see what he can find. All he finds is Cade Townsend making a beautiful defensive play on him to cover him quite nicely. Costello coming in for support. Flipped out and down the ice. A bouncing, rolling puck. And they'll blow that for an icing. My goodness. 1:35 to go here in the first. If you're just tuning in, folks, this has been quite a start to this one. And again, if you're just turning in, tomorrow 5:30 from the Lou in Gananoque for Game 4. Between Gant and Smith Falls. Face off to the right of Dallas Slack. Dixon at the point. Latimer. Dixon will get that puck to the forehand, throw it into Doming, right into the slot to Blasco. And he could not pull the trigger. Andrew McKenney. Cross ice pass to Sprague. Hit the wall flat. Comes right to Dixon. Sprague lifting his stick, and he will come up with it. Andrew Sprague into the slot. Looking back to the point. Cross ice pass. Townsend to the top of the circle. A snap shot, and LaPizzera out from the blue paint. Makes that look easy, and he'll hold on for the whistle. Is it this one? Draw to the right of LaPizzera. Wauclair tied up. That pass goes over to Ben Blasco, and we have reached the 1 minute mark here of the first period. Townsend, nice move around. The puck hopped on. It's a 3-on-2 now for the Rideaus. Townsend over to Devin Cobble. Back to Spencer Cobble. Right down low to Devin. It was just out of the reach of him. Wauclair notices this play is coming out, so he goes back to the defensive zone. Spencer all in on that play, and he's knocked down. That pass goes over to Blasco on the outside, hits a stick, goes up in over the net, and around to the other side. In against the wall is Sloan into the slot, and a stop by Dallas Slack, and he'll hold on for the whistle. We don't have a ton here in the first intermission here, folks, but, we may do the highlights of the last game of Barry's Bay and Smith Falls. That's how we got here to Smith Falls playing Gananoque. So we may play that in the first intermission, and I'll do my best to get the highlights from Game 2 and of this one tonight when I get home. Sprague will throw that out, and it just gets by Graham Brown. 18 seconds remaining in the period. Dallas Slack leaves it there for Costello. Costello, he wouldn't mind just waiting out this clock because Gananoque is not pressuring him. And that is the way that this period's going to end. A 2-0 lead for the Smith Falls Rideaus. And this crowd is quite electric here from the Memorial Center in Smith Falls. So again, we'll be back, folks, right after this. I'm going to show you the Barry's Bay versus Smith Falls game, and then we will be back with the second period between Gananoque and Smith Falls. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Don't go anywhere. Opening face-off from Smith Falls, Game 5, do or die for these two incredible hockey clubs. And I'll tell you right now, over the corner and back the other way they come on a 2-on-1. Stay with McKenzie. Stay on a breakaway. Scored! Jared Stay, and listen to that crowd. My goodness, that's got to be tough for Smith Falls with such a roar of the crowd. Pregame.
Yeah, Bennett was one of my guests on the USHL podcast, and Bennett played a little bit in the NCAA, and he's a very underrated blue liner, and he's a fantastic penalty killer. I know Brett Costello
scored! The shot, the redirect, it's 2-0 Wolves. Guys being so, what's that word, where you're not all high on yourself?
Very humble.
Yes, and I love that. It makes you like the player even more. That draw goes in behind the net. Rook, flip it from the corner around to Enright. He gets his feet moving quick, trying to get it to Peg. Peg's had 2 huge goals for Madawaska Valley in this series as well. Back to the point, a chance. Ripped a shot, scored! Slack ripped it from the point. Finds a hole through Lipinski, and Smith Falls is on the score sheet now. Harris, that pass over, and McKenzie on a break. 2-on-1, rebound, and he scored! Brett McKenzie, the fire wagon hockey commence. This is something we haven't seen all series. Goals, goals, and more. A chance for the leading scorer on goal. Scores! Wow. What a move, and that's why he's the leading scorer for a reason. Throws it through the wickets. 5 goals in 6 minutes and 24 seconds. Holy toe drag, knocked off his stick. Leeson, that drop pass goes into the slot, and Townsend's there. The pass into the slot, and he scored! Oh my word! It's 3-3. Smith Falls is on a roll.
And Leeson just said the how do you do to the Wolves fans in the crowd. These two guys are looking to maybe get some hats thrown on the ice today.
Campbell over to Kelly, back over to Stay. Stay looking to the point, but they got it covered, and he'll go back down low to Lapine. Lapine, he's been lightning rod for the Wolves in this series. Campbell at the blue line, he'll throw it across ice now. Stay down low to Lapine. McKenzie giving him fits in the slot. Slot scored! My goodness me, the fits are continuing, and McKenzie, that big body, he's hard to contain, and it's a 4-3 Madawaska Valley lead. They had 11 assists, if you can believe that. That's chipped in to Fleming. He'll try and get it across ice. Smith Falls now closing off the gaps around him. Cross scored! What a pass and what a goal! It's 4-4 with 4:57 remaining. Lipinski comes out to play it. Throws it around along the glass. Kept by Cobalt. He'll throw it in the corner. Lapine takes the hit into the slot. Back to the point, Costello. Snap that through, scores! Redirected in front. Smith Falls has got a lead. It's 5-4 for the home squad. Donald, Summers, hits a man, chance, score! Ripped it top shelf, and Michael McKinney gives the Rideaus a 2-goal lead.
And basically get in his kitchen.
Got to get it a half a foot off the ice. It's got to come over his pad. He's really, really good down low. Shoot away from his glove, because I'm telling you, anything in that, it's like the Bermuda Triangle. You throw it through his glove, it doesn't come back. Lapine throwing it into the slot for Peg. He couldn't complete that. Harris, the backhander, and stick flailing, turns into this. Tate Leeson. Leeson!
Hat-trick goal.
And he scores!
And Devin Campbell is not happy.
It's a 7-4 lead. But the pack mentality from the Rideaus is starting to shine through. Stay. Cross over now. Benjamin into the slot. It's knocked off his stick. Scored!
Wow.
Devin Campbell, what a backhander that was.
Billy, you were talking about he hasn't scored yet. Well, there's his first goal.
Summers shot through, hit a leg, stay in front. He scored! Jared Stay between the legs and put her home on the rebound. And with 1:49 to go, they're down by 1. It's face-off, scrummed, kicked, and Smith Falls wins it. And this game is over. Cheer on, Smith Falls, because you're going on to meet the Gananoque Islanders in the West Conference Finals and get your chance at redemption. They were ousted by the defending champions last season, well, the champions, eventual champions last season, and they'll get their chance to bring it back this year. And they felt like they were shortchanged last year, and they'll look to beat them this year. And for the Madawaska Valley Wolves, keep your head high. You guys played incredible in your second season in the league.
Your first period summary is brought to you by AAA. Sorry, folks, just a second here. Your first period summary is brought to you by AAA Exterminator Incorporated. Mice and rat infestations are the most common pest problems no matter where you live, town or country. Their exterminators start by walking the exterior perimeter of the home to find access points for rodent entry. Their exterminators use a rodenticide in lock boxes, exterior perimeter, attics, and basements of home to eliminate rodent activity. And they use the newest and most effective product on the market for bed bug extermination. This new product is undetectable to these persistent pests. You will be very happy with how quick the results are from this service. Call 613-298-7026 today for all your infestation problems. In that first period, just as we expected, absolutely fantastic from either side. Shots on goal favored Smith Falls 14-12. The goals came all from Smith Falls. Devin Cobbled and Eric Witzel assist on Spencer Cobbled's goal at the 6:55 mark of the first, and then just over a minute later, Andrew McKenney from Andrew Sprague and a beauty feed. I mean, Andrew Sprague avoiding Graham Brown in the neutral zone, head up the whole way, slipped by the captain and fed a beautiful pass over to Flaro's own Andrew McKenney for a tap in. And best part of that period, folks, not one penalty from either side. Kept it in between the lines, and they played 5-on-5 for 20 minutes. So that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Smith Falls. Keep the special teams out of it, because as we've said in the opening, Gananoque's power play 32%. Their penalty kill is 92%. On the other side, it's a different story. Sitting at only 16% for Smith Falls, and their penalty kill at 63% is definitely something that they want to avoid. And again, Sunday, March 23rd, 5:30 p.m. from Gananoque, the Lou Jeffries Arena. Gananoque will host the Rideaus tomorrow. We'll have that again for you live on EOSHL TV. And Thursday, March 22nd, if necessary, again from the Smith Falls Memorial Center, 7:30, Rideaus and Gann. It was a high-flying, fast-paced first period, and this would be a good time to mention in the chat, folks. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching the game from. Of course, hit that like button. Get as many people in here to witness the best the Eastern Ontario hockey region has to offer in the EOSHL. And Amanda Bradley from Jamaica. And the reason I know that, she's watching from Jamaica, a North Dundas Rockets fan, as they have come out here to watch and see who they will be playing in the next round. There's a bunch of Rocket jerseys all around this arena, and Amanda Bradley is one from Jamaica that we are spread far and wide watching this game. She's at home watching. Good to see you, Amanda. We hope that you're doing well and enjoying this game. Let us know where you're all from watching this epic battle between two great teams, the Smith Falls Rideaus and the Gananoque Islanders. And next series, I have absolutely no idea when it will start, but if this ends tomorrow night, it will probably be next weekend. It'll be the first game, and we will have every single game for you again here on EOSHL TV. We're going to do our very best to get a live game from Chesterville, and we will guaranteed have a game from Gann or Smith Falls. They're hardwired here, so it's incredibly difficult not to go live from either one of these arenas. Teams take to the ice. Smith Falls coming out now. Dallas Slack, first one out. And the crowd loving it. Lively crowd here in Smith Falls, as always. Terrific game. And we expect nothing less. McKenney now with his fourth point. 3 games, and they've all been big points. Again, my spotlight, as always, well, not as always, I mean, it's just been this way for the first 2 games of the series, and the first period of Game 3 is Graham Brown, number 8, and the Gananoque Islanders, their captain, has his eyes laser focused on number 92, the leading goal scorer in the Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League, and has 10 goals in the playoffs, Tate Leeson. And I mean, he behind the play, he's roughing him up. He is trying to throw him off his game. Well, for a star-studded hockey player like number 92, it's really difficult to do that. He's out there right now with Reed Russett and Theo Todd. The back end, Sloan and Townsend, Wiley, Graham Brown on defense with Kevin Domingue, Brock Higgs, and it looks like Ben Blasco. This is 10 quality hockey players. And Theo Todd, as Leeson was knocked in offside, it's going to be a face-off outside the game zone. And a 2-minute penalty coming for interference to Tate Leeson. And he might be shaking his head on that one because he might have felt like he was interfered with to cause that offside. But it's going to be 2 minutes to the Rideaus, and Gananoque puts that incredible power play to the test here. They'll just leave that same line back out. Little changes. Polkowski's out there. Domingue's at the point, though, and he throws that over to Graham Brown. Blasco's out there with Higgs. That drop pass going into the corner. Gananoque, a devastating power play hockey. They like to play out on the Thousand Islands. DDD pass to Domingue. Into the half wall to Ben Blasco. In the corner to Brock Higgs. Don't look to move it out. Back into the corner. Oh, he tried a goal-mouth pass to Ryan Polkowski. It just skirts back in to the neutral zone, and they'll have to regroup. 35 seconds already off this power play. Coming in is Higgs. He'll drop that to Brown. He's got a boomer. He'll wrist that on goal. And one of the best gloves in the league in Dallas Slack snares that one. And he'll hold on for the whistle. 1:17 remaining in the power play. My wonderful wife made the trip out to Smith Falls, and she looks like she's enjoying herself. Hope you all are at home as well. This power play for the Islanders. That shot steered aside by Dallas Slack. He looks like he is in prime form again tonight. Boisclair is the first one to get to this one inside the zone. Big hit by Domingue. He didn't even think about the puck, and Boisclair knew it, and he didn't care either. He made the play and took the hit. Polkowski drills that around to the far side. Higgs lets that go to the point. Domingue back into the corner. Brock Higgs, it's along the half wall. Throwing it back down low, fakes it to the dot. Throwing it into the corner. Trying to come out with it. Throwing it over to Polkowski. That's intercepted by Costello, but that gets to the point. Redirected in front of the net. Bouncing puck. It lands on a Rideaus stick, and they'll throw it down. 30 seconds remaining here in the power play for Gan. They have yet to get a quality opportunity, but they've been moving the puck very well. Just not a surprise for the Islanders. They are tape to tape. Here's a chance now. Steven, that goes over to Polkowski. Back to the point. They're set up nicely through a screen, but that was along the ice, and Witzel too strong on that one. He'll drill that one down the ice. And Boisclair, number 22 for Smith Falls, having a terrific penalty kill. There's Andrew Sprague. He is quite a hockey player. He's wheels for days. Gan in across the blue line, knocked off his stick there. That puck's into the corner, shoveled in behind the net. Dallas Slack threw the pad down. He wasn't 100% sure which side he was coming out on. He thwarts that opportunity. Witzel in behind his own zone and behind his own net trying to move it out, but Justin Steven, giving him everything he can handle. So I was saying in the opening, Justin Steven, he isn't flash and dash like Domingue and Blasco and Higgs, but he gets it done for 200 feet. Great addition to the to any line for the Islanders. And he was really putting Witzel, a high-quality hockey player as well, through his paces. Kyle Dowdall flips that out through center and down the ice. Sean Dixon in his own zone being forechecked by Sprague. McKinney will knock that one down. Pass cross ice. Gets outside the blue line, and 3 Islanders scamper out through center. Dwayne Wainman, he'll snap that on goal. Slack will stop it. Gobble up the rebound for a faceoff. 16:38 remaining here in the second period. Back and forth action. Smith Falls will definitely be happy to kill off that first penalty. And that could have been a goal and shift of momentum quickly. And Gananoque is a team that takes momentum and eats it alive. And a team that can score 5 goals and just put a team on their heels in the blink of an eye. Goes back to the point. Hetherington throws that in behind the net. Comes out the other side to Duggan. Trying to move that out is Bouchard. Salter, he'll flip that down, and that's going to go 200 feet for an icing as Reese will not be able to get there in time. Neither team wanting to take too many risks, really, and trying to make sure that they're cautious. Watching from New Zealand, Jack Link. Good to see him, my man. There's everybody else from. Well, there's Cheryl Huffman from Kingston, Ontario, and from Florida and Newfoundland, spread all over this great country and spread all over the world, actually, it seems. Up through the neutral zone. And flipped in is Blasco to Domingue, and he takes a hit by Townsend. Wigs along the wall. Great stick handling, but that comes to Costello's tape. The captain gets it out through center. New carry. Costello flips that towards the net. Reed Russett backed away from it. Goes back to the point. Costello and drills that off the toe of his stick. And back come Gann on a 3-on-2. Pass over from Higgs into the feet of Blasco. Into the slot, hit the goal post, and he scored. Post and in, 2-1. The Rideaus. What a pass. Transition hockey, 3-on-2, and that results in the first goal of the game from the Islanders about 1 minute and 30 seconds after they killed off that penalty. Texas, Deserona, we're all over here. Hope you're enjoying the game. If it's your first time, just to catch you up to speed, this is the West Conference Finals between the Rideaus and the Islanders. The winner will move on to face the North Dundas Rockets. The Eastern Ontario Super Hockey League Championship. Gann's been there 3 straight seasons. It's North Dundas' 4th straight trip to the finals. The Rideaus are looking for their first time to the finals, and they have got a club that can do it. Lightning fast. They led the league in goals all season long, and additions to their lineup is number 76, Andrew Sprague, for the Rideaus, and he is a shot in the arm for this hockey club, and someone, again, really wouldn't have minded if he'd have stayed on the shelf for the rest of this series. Witzel at the draw with Cobbled, and Devin and Spencer Cobbled beside him. The point, Nathan Slack. And on the right point is Sloan as well for the Rideaus out through center. Sean Sloan in the corner trying to turn on Polkowski. A great job shaking him. But Polkowski with the old stick lift there, and Dallas Slack will stop that and gobble it up for a faceoff. I know. To the left of Dallas Slack. Sprague at the draw, number 76. Is that along the half wall? Nathan Slack, he'll throw that behind the net to Kyle Dowdall. Back over to Nathan Slack off the wall. Andrew McKenney, a beautiful move to get that out through center. On that quickly, it's Harris. He'll throw that into the zone. And back after it are the Rideaus. Taking their time behind the net. Nathan Slack. What the Rideaus do nicely that a lot of teams didn't do throughout the regular season against them is they don't panic after Gann scores. Dowdall, that puck rolls on him. He'll get that over to Slack. That shot's blocked. And again, a 3-on-2 shaping up for the Islanders. Dwayne Wainman, he'll get that received pass. Great play by, again, number 76, Andrew Sprague. They're back, and McKenney's going to the net. Pass to the slot. Dowdall ripped a shot, and a great save by La Pizarra. That goes wide of the net. Back in behind the net. Townsend. And that puck. Oh, he just put it on the wrong side is all. Chip that in through center. Thank you, who was that? Lady Lanark for that. Big time. Thanks, Cody. Big time, brother. That's in on goal. McKenny the shot, the rebound, and LaPizzera flashing the pad out on that one to make a beautiful save. LaPizzera steers that over into the corner and just out of the way of that. Oh boy, Salter taking a run at him. He's knocked down. They're wanting a penalty there, but the refs are really letting him play, which is terrific. Gotta love that. Throwing it in behind the net. Dallas Slack will come out to play that. He'll keep the puck moving to Townsend, but that gets out to center. And Tate Leeson giving Wiley chase. It must hit the ref. Got it back again. Down the ice it goes. Kate Townsend being... Brock Higgs got there first. He's in the corner, but Townsend roughs him up. Took him off the puck. Rung back around the boards to Brown. Get in behind the net to Brock Higgs. He's looking out to the slot to Doming. That goes back to the point, and Brown will rip a shot and drilled it right at Doming. Shot again, knocked down in front of the net by Van Stralen. Shot down the ice trying to hit Theo Todd. The offside indicated, and Gann will have to regroup inside the neutral zone as Smith Falls moves it out through center. The feet of Todd. Looking for a line change here. Sloan and Townsend. Across the blue line, Blasco into the slot. Chip out through center again. Again, trying to bring it back in quickly as they know the Rideaus are gassed right now. Todd, Townsend will hold on to this one. Off the boards to Theo Todd. He can't control it. You see Townsend's head just drop, and he'll be happy for that offside. And Gann will not, as they know they had them right where they wanted them, to be honest. As everybody on the Rideaus side of the ice was incredibly tired at the end of that incredibly long shift. Again, seemed to have them pressured inside the zone and looking to tie it up. 11:58 to go here in the first period, and a 2-1 lead for the Rideaus. Draw, one back to Gananoque. Mitch Keeley bring it over to Costello, the half wall, and that's turned over on goal. Dropping it, shot, and it just went up over the net. Latimer at the point, throwing it in along the glass. Polkowski behind the net. Gananoque looking to tie this score up. Costello behind the net, the captain, to Cobble. Flip that down the ice, and Sean Dixon, he's being chased down by Devin Cobble. Through center ice, down the ice it goes, and that's going to be an icing. Robert, let's go Barn Kitties. Gotta love that. Draw to the left of LaPizzera. No, change that up. Draw to the right of LaPizzera. Sprague. Dowdall, he'll throw that back to Townsend. He'll snap that through up off the glass and around to the other side. Nathan Slack, he'll slam that in behind the net to Andrew Sprague in the corner. Sprague shuffles that in behind the net. Cross ice pass to Townsend. He'll wind up and shoot that wide. Back to Slack. He'll throw it in behind the net to Andrew McKenny. Dixon. Play that up through the neutral zone. Around him is Steven. No, great play by Townsend. Pass over to Sprague. What can he do here? Top of the circle. Shoots it, and that's blocked by Dixon. Sprague staying on his feet. He's so strong. That's away on a 2-on-1 now break. Justin Stevens snaps a shot, and Dallas Slack again comes up with a beautiful save on that one. In behind the net and around to the other side. Wainman there first. Townsend behind the net. Shuffles that one over to Nathan Slack. Protects himself there against Bouchard. Coming in strong. Dowdall can't knock it out. Rideau knocked on to the seat of his pants. Looks like Andrew Sprague. Hopefully he's all right. It's going to go up and into the rafters. And we are 6 seconds away from the halfway point of this one. A great battle. 2-1. Rideaus for Gananoque. Series is tied at 1s. Best of 5. We're down to a 3-game series now. Who can get the first 2 wins? Point, the shot hits the stick. Puck, long ice pass to Salter. He kicks that into the zone. Hetherington gets there first. Salter drills him along the wall. Waclair looking for the puck, and it's out through center. Gananoque speeding in. Mangan, the slot, the shot. Ooh, baby, what a save. Dallas Slack. As I've said many times, he's got one of the best gloves in the entire league. He makes every save with the glove look absolutely easy, like he's Neo from the Matrix. Just instead of stopping bullets, he's stopping pucks left, right, and center. I'll try and get that clip of that save tonight when I go home. My goodness, that was a beautiful save. Hetherington back to the point. That looked like it come out. The ref was right on top of that to make the call. And that shot through, and Slack again snares that one, holds on to the face-off. We'll have it just to the right end. 9:33 to go here in the second period. Thanks for tuning in, folks. It's been a great game so far. And these two quality hockey clubs are getting it done. Reed Russett, the face-off. Trying to get any advantage they can for both sides to the point. The shot through. Slack finds it and shovels that away from the danger area. Tate Leeson pass over to Sean Sloan. It's up through the neutral zone. Theo Todd across the blue line. Brock Higgs, a nice move. Sloan almost caught Higgs. Looking in behind the net. Tape to tape pass into the slot. Chance and a great stop again by Dallas Slack. His mannerisms after the save make me laugh too. It's awesome. He is so comfortable inside that blue paint. He plays with a swagger, is what I like to call that. Domingue across the line in the zone. Nice move around him. Slot again, and down with a save is Slack, and he will hold on to that one. Still 2-1. Goaltending at its finest. I mean, Lepizere is a terrific goaltender, let me tell you. But he has not been nearly as busy as Slack in this second period. Fantastic. Off the glass into the neutral zone. One-handed up by Spencer Cobbled to Devon. Tried to get around him. Pinching. Spencer Cobbled does not stop skating. There's Devon trying to go up top. Spencer tied up in front of that net. Eric Witzel going in after his guy, trying to body him against the boards, but Reese got away. And Polkowski, he's looking for a shot. Dallas Slack gets a blocker on that one. Devon Cobbled out through center. And Alex Reese there in the zone to move that pass over to Jack Wiley. Wiley trying to make good work of that one. Costello will drill that back down the ice. Line changes. Again, in this second period, it's difficult for either side to make clean changes, so you've got to do it even when you're at about 70%. Sprague sprinting in on the left side, and he drove to the net. Wiley tried to keep him out. Just lost his footing for a second, and definitely not intentional. They both are, but there you see Lapizera giving him a little tap. Like, I know you didn't mean to do it. And love that respect towards two high-quality hockey players in this beautiful league. And Cody, I love it as well. No commercials. They don't do they don't do commercial timeouts and all that nonsense, which is great. I just, in the first season that we did this, I didn't even watch the NHL. I didn't watch it at all. I'm a Maple Leafs fan, so you can imagine why. But this season, Toronto's actually starting to play a bit of a physical game, and I'm starting to enjoy watching them a little bit more now. So I've been tuning in every now and again, but this is really my NHL. What's great is I never lose when I go to the arena to do any of these games because I really enjoy every single team in the league. There's teams like Pogum Falls and Pontiac that I don't get to see a ton of their games this season. Sadly, we didn't get to see Lindsay's games. We did their exhibitions throughout the season. We went to their training camp and all that, and I don't think we, if I remember, one game in Lindsay this year, but that will definitely change next season. I can guarantee you that. Costello. But Brett Cassell on the offside. But again, as I say, I don't lose out when I come to these games because my team never loses because I'm cheering for both sides, which is fantastic. 7:30 to go here in the second period. 2-1 Smith Falls, the Gananoque Islanders. One of these teams looking to go up in the series 2-1 and possibly finish it off tomorrow night in Gananoque. Again, they would love to get a win here on Smith Falls home ice and break up Smith Falls' 10-game home winning streak. And tomorrow it'll be, Smith Falls can win this game, improve their home winning streak to 11. They'll try and break up Gananoque's 5-game home winning streak in the playoffs. Theo Todd into the corner, looking back to the point. That's going to get to Townsend. Looking to snap that through a screen and hit a foot. Again, looking to transition back the other way on a 4-on-2. Wainman across the line. That shot, a great save, the rebound, and that's kicked all the way out to center ice. And that something happened to Tate Leeson. He's showing the referee sticks and gloves all over the place. And this is where the after the whistle stuff starts to kick into gear, and hopefully not. So we get into the penalty trouble. Oh yeah, a lot of jawing going on after the whistle. I think that Leeson got a stick up in the face, and he does not wear a cage. He just wears the. Yeah, I know, Cody. Yeah, I know, buddy. You know, it'd be great is if Toronto played Ottawa in the first round. That would be fantastic. The Battle of Ontario again. The only problem with that, Cody, is if Toronto loses to Ottawa, because in my lifetime I've never seen Toronto lose to the Senators in the playoffs. That would just destroy everything that destroy everything. Because we've found beautiful, amazing ways to lose to Boston in the playoffs a couple of seasons now. And then we lose to Montreal, which that was the last time I really watched Toronto Maple Leafs hockey religiously, because after they lost to Montreal, I've been waiting my whole life to see Toronto play Montreal. They'll lose the way they did. If they lose to Ottawa, there's really, if they lose to Ottawa, how is Toronto ever going to win a playoff series if they can't beat the Senators? Not that Ottawa doesn't have a good team, but we just have such great luck against the Senators that it's just... It's tough being a Maple Leafs fan. I know it's tough being a Sens fan too, but it's tough being a Leafs fan. A draw to the left of Dallas Slack, and the Islanders looking to take control of this second period, and they're doing a great job of it. Witzel in the corner, that hits a leg, slot, shot, and cat-like reflexes by Dallas Slack steers that aside. Goes into the half wall and in behind the net, and Townsend off the glass, out through center, and that's going to wave off the icing. Look at Spencer Coball. Got cobbled with that great speed. Chips it into the corner. Hetherington and him doing battle in behind the net of Lepizzera. Along the wall to the blue line and knocked down to Domingue. Domingue waiting for some support. That puck went into the mid-ice area there, and Witzel there to throw it up to Spencer Cobble. They're in across the blue line, but it's a 2-on-4. It's flipped into the corner for Devin Cobble. Cobble against two Islanders. That works out for Gananoque through center. Donovan. Pass to Higgs. Brock Higgs stick lifted. Drilled along the wall now. Gananoque, Rideaus, they are battling along those boards now to see who can come out with it. Is anybody's guess. Spencer Cobbled is looking up ice, but again, it's just green in front of them. They do not have a lot of options. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the second period of this great game. And Wiley throws it up to the mid-ice area. It could be a hand pass. No, sir. Yes, sir. It was a hand pass. Big time. Hit his glove. Nobody on the Rideaus or Gananoque touched it. Hey, Vivian, great to see you. Now, Cody. Great to see you, Vivian. Along for the ride. Hope you're enjoying it. 5:11 to go. Can get one more to tie it up at 2. Sprague. Face off against Harris. He won that one nicely. Pass over. They're in. Is that Polakowski to Harris? The shot. The rebound was there. That's knifed down the ice. No icing. Wiley behind the net being chased by Andrew McKenney, and he will get that puck out across the blue line and through center. Cross ice pass. That's offside, and they'll bring it outside the blue line. .446 to go. Hope you're enjoying it back home. Comfort of your seats on the couch. Touch that dial. Draw will go back to Latimer. Brings that around the boards. Reed Russett gives him a little shot. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to, I mean, I haven't had to say this throughout this series, is make your opponent hear footsteps. Like right now when Costello has it, he flips it out, hit him. You've got to make that hit so that they know they're going to get hit every time they touch that puck. Theo Todd into Tate Leeson. That goes back to the point to Costello. He comes in and chops at it, throws it in around Polkowski, sitting in the slot. Oh boy, that redirect by Latimer trying to block the cross crease pass, but LaPazzera had his eye on it the whole time and made a nice save. Keeps that puck out of the net. Oh. Onto the half wall and out through center ice, Latimer. He's got an opportunity here from one end to the other. The pass over to Wainman. A little too hot to handle. Cobbled up to Devin Cobbled. He's in, shoots, and a great glove save by LaPazzera. And he holds the Rideaus to 2. 4 minutes even remaining here in the second. 2 goalies battling it out. LaPazzera, I mean, the first real opportunity in that period was the play that happened 20 seconds ago, the redirect from Latimer. And that really is difficult for a goalie when you haven't had a ton of action for a while. And then right after that, the snap shot by Devin Cobbled. Well, he handled that one nicely. Pass over to Kevin Domingue. He's out through center. That's the line and in. The dot. Shot. It hit the outside of the net. Domingue to the point. Graham Brown, the shot through a screen. Dallas Slack stops 2 of them, and he steers that into the corner. And the crowd loved that one. Along to the half wall of the point. Hetherington, the shot, redirected behind the net. Domingue getting away from Witzel. He'll come out in front of the net. He's got a lethal shot. The pass down low just missed Blasco. Oh, God! Shot stopped by Slack. And that is going to be a penalty. Good Lord above, I hope he's okay. Spencer Cobbled was not looking to hurt him. He caught him where he was not expecting a very vulnerable situation, but Cobbled was not looking to hurt him at all or from behind. He was trying to hit him from the side, and it was just the turn at the last second, just trying to play the puck. And he was not sturdy on his feet and went very awkwardly into the board there. My goodness. But again, like I say, that was not an intent to injure, but he is in some incredible pain, and we are hoping that he is going to be okay. And we'll be back, folks. We'll just take a moment here, assess the situation. Hopefully he's all right. He's getting to his feet. Being helped off the ice, but at least he's on his feet now. And Pat Donahue, terrific for the Rideaus training staff. He'll go to the dressing room to try and help him out. And again, trainer as well. It's great that the Rideaus are trying to help him out. And Ben Blasco, we're hoping that he's all right. We'll get an update here in this second intermission. Make sure that he's okay. Good Lord above, that was not a good looking hit on that one.
Ooh. Oh, really? Oh, wow.
We'll just I was clapping because I thought they were clapping because he wasn't hurt. Never mind. Or, because he was skating off the ice. It's going to be a 5-minute major. And this could be a turning point in this game. Gananoque has a lethal power play, and 5 minutes of power play time is not what the Rideaus want the Islanders to have in their favor right now. Good Lord. Well, let's hope Mr. Ben Blasco is okay, and he's out for this third period. But for now, they've got Higgs. It's like Harris and Domingue with Brown on defense. That is interesting, having Domingue and Brown on D, because Brown is a defenseman with a great shot. Domingue has a great shot too, but you'd think you'd want him on the half wall, but he can set the table incredibly well. So Polkowski to Brown. Sets that over to Domingue. And they don't have a one-timer actually at the point. Right, and a left-handed shot on the right and left defense. And down low, Higgs looking to the point. A little sauce pass to Domingue. The snap shot stopped by Slack. He'll make 2 nice saves, and he will hold on for the whistle. Face off to the right of Dallas Slack. They will run out this period on the power play and have about 1:30 or so in the next period of power play hockey. Polkowski down low into the corner. Back to Polkowski again. Going to set the table. Side the net. Good play by Sean Sloan. That's back to the point. Domingue looking for that pass. Higgs will get it to him. Domingue to the dot. Now Brown a shot, and Slack there out to the top of the paint. Makes a nice save there. 2:25 remaining here in the second period. Up and into the mesh, and when they bring it down, 2:22 remaining in the second. 2-1 lead for the Rideaus. Juliette Lepis. Julie, I'm not sure if you're the wife, if you're what have you, of Alex Lepizera. He is quite a goaltender. Unbelievable throughout this entire playoffs, and if you're related to him or have any, well, you have to be. You should be really proud of him. It's unbelievable goaltender. To the left, Dallas Slack, and that draw is scrummed and won. Brown, Domingue, they'll set up now. Behind the net, into the corner now to Dwayne Wayman. Back to the point. Spread all out. Domingue walks right in. Snap shot. Slack kick save, and the puck is sitting there. Knocked in behind the net, and Wayman back to the point. They'll regroup. Top of the circle. Over to Domingue. Back to Brown. Snap shot through the redirect, and Slack finds it again through that maze of players. Knocks down Brown at the blue line. Trying to chip it out of the zone, and they will. They could get out on a 2-on-1 here. Van Stralen couldn't get there in time. Long ice pass. One guy gets a change for the Rideaus. And that's another thing. It's hard to change them up here in the second period. They'd love to get out of this minute 30 without a goal from Gann. Get into the third period. Domingue looking into the corner. He's looking down low, but a terrific play by Nathan Slack to knock that one down. Bouchard. They're really tight together right now. Smith Falls is forcing them into situations that Gananoque do not want to be in. They can't get spread out. Big hit along the wall there by Boisclair. That's over to the dot, and a shot stopped. Back to Domingue. 1 minute remaining here in the second period. Half wall, corner. Gann looking back to the half wall again. Latimer in behind the net it goes. Looking back to the point now. Mangan throwing to the slot. Shot up over the net. The rebound comes out to the corner of the net. And Wayman settles that down to the point. Domingue shot through, and he put it up over the net. And the line change coming for the Islanders in the last little bit of this period. Looking into the slot. Band on it. Knife down the ice with 30 seconds remaining here in this period. And there'll still be, but a minute and 20-some seconds the next period for Gananoque's power play. Chipped. Gann will retain that puck. Polkowski into the corner. Graham Brown getting down low. Townsend, oh man. Graham Brown giving the old 1-2. With a minute 49 remaining in the power play. Gann taking 2 minutes. Townsend, actually the forearm coming down on the neck of Cade Townsend. I was kind of worried about that, to be totally honest with you. So that's going to kill that 5-minute major for the Gananoque Islanders. And the next period we will start fresh and anew. And they'll get 11 seconds in the power play once the Graham Brown penalty is over. And that did, I mean, Gananoque really controlled the puck very well in that period. Just could not come out with a goal. That draw, looking to come back with it. Can they get it out? They do. And that's going to wind this period down with 5 seconds to go. Townsend maybe get one more shot on goal. No, it's deflected wide. And we will go into the third period. And the Smith Falls Rideaus stave off the Gananoque Islanders in that period. And a 5-minute major that now turns into an 11-second power play in a minute and 39 seconds. So we'll go into the third. 2-1 Rideaus. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. Your second period summary is brought to you by AAA Exterminator Incorporated. Pest Control is currently serving the Lanark, Leeds, and Grenville, Perth, Smith Falls, Carleton Place, Westport, and surrounding areas. Their technicians are highly trained, licensed, and insured and perform exceptional work and service. They use the newest and most effective product on the market for bed bug extermination. This new product is undetectable to these persistent pests. You'll be very happy with how quick the results are from this service. Cockroach infestation? Not a problem. Their exterminators have multiple ways to exterminate these pests. They use the newest and most effective bait on the market, along with boric acid, glue boards, or a type of spray for large infestations. Call 613-298-7026 now if you got any pests, or email them as well. And again, your second period summary. Gananoque took control in that period, outshooting the Rideaus 16-8 in total. 28 shots for Gananoque, 22 for the Rideaus. The only goal of the period was scored by Kevin Domingue from Ben Blasco and Brock Higgs. That's quite a score sheet on that one. And there was only 4 penalties in that period. 3 penalties in that period, actually, because it's showing served by Justin Salter. So great hockey game, and we're really hoping that Ben Blasco comes out here in the third period, as he took quite a thumping in that play along the wall, and looked like he could be in some serious discomfort. And so actually I wanted to see here what Spencer Cobble's only is. It doesn't oh, there we go. Oh, he got a game misconduct. Spencer Cobbled, 5-minute major for boarding and a 10-minute game misconduct. And Graham Brown at the end of the period had a roughing minor. I'm taking a look. They're coming out onto the ice now. Looking for Ben Blasco. Let's hope. There he is, Ben Blasco out on the ice. Good to see him. He's taking a very gingerly skate around the arena here. Oh, and Julie, I wanted to ask you, because Alex really is a roaming goaltender. What do you think of him and his roaming, type of play where he likes to come in and play the puck a lot? Does that make your heart go into your throat like it did to my mother's when I used to come in and play the puck a lot, or do you enjoy that when he comes out to play the puck? And again, we hope you're all enjoying it. Hit the like button to get as many people in here as possible to get their eyes on this great league here in Eastern Ontario, EOSHL. It's a 1-1 series tie between Gananoque and Smith Falls. Again, tomorrow, 5:30 from the Lou Jeffries Arena. Gananoque. And if Smith Falls can win this one, they can look to pull off a win on Gananoque's home ice tomorrow, or the other way around. Gananoque, if they can come back and get a couple goals in this third period, go back to the Lou with that 5-0 record, 5 straight wins in Gananoque, they have a good opportunity to end it tomorrow, move on to the North Dundas Rockets in the finals, probably next weekend, and punch their ticket to their 4th straight finals appearance. The draws one back into the zone, and Sean Dixon, first one there for Gananoque to pick that up. Tate Leeson in behind the net, giving him fits. Higgs, Polkowski along the half wall. That shot stopped by Dallas Slack, and if you're just tuning in again for this third period, Ben Blasco is on the bench for the Gananoque Islanders. So, I can imagine he's still roughed up pretty good, but no crazy serious injury to relate back to you yet. Draw to the right of Dallas Slack, and that's one back to Dixon. Looking through a screen here. Looking into the slot to Polkowski, and the puck just rolled on him. Sprague trying to get that out to center ice. Rolling puck to Tate Leeson. He's in. On goal. Leeson trying to go around him. Bumped into Lapizera. He was out of the blue paint. Dixon. It's a shot with Tate Leeson. Leeson looking for a penalty there. 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining. The penalty. Salter will come out of the box for the Rideaus. They'll have 11-second power play. And we'll be back to 5 aside. Draw. One Harris. Ooh, good chance there by Leeson. Sprague and Leeson up front. Sloan and Townsend on the back end, but that looks like a really difficult forward pairing for Gananoque to have to shut down. And Sprague dumped in front of that net, up into the neutral zone. Harris being harassed by Leeson. Sprague looking to get back at Harris on that one, just missing him. Domingue going down. Look at a pair of them. Only got 3 Islanders and almost coming away with the puck. Leeson at the end of a long shift, a little over a minute here, and he is, look at the old hook on him. And he's curious. It's that blue line. Townsend in. On the half wall. He'll sift that down low to Witzel. Witzel behind the net. Knocked off the puck. Coming out through center is Reese. Reese, the long ice pass to Domingue. Knocked off the puck. Bouchard. And that's going to be a power play now for 10 seconds. For the Rideaus, can they make something out of it? Devin Cobbled across the blue line. He'll stop up. Throwing it into the corner. Boisclair turning on his man. Witzel to Boisclair to Cobbled. Devin Cobbled knocked off the puck. And they're out on a 3-on-2. Gananoque now. They're 5 aside hockey. The shot by Wayman. And Dallas Slack makes easy work of that one. He holds on for the faceoff. Like the game so far there, boy?
It's pretty good.
What have you liked the most about the game so far?
All the action.
That's one thing the EOSHL brings is a lot of action, indeed. And draw to the left of Slack is one for the Islanders, and shot through a screen, redirected just wide of the net. Devin Cobble throws that in behind the net. Blasco in his first shift back after taking that wild hit into the corner. Digging out the puck, and Devin Cobbled moving it. He turns that over. Brock Higgs, the top of the circle. He'll pull up, send a pass cross ice, but Devin Cobbled smashes that one down. Hit there by Devin Cobbled on Graham Brown, trying to move it inside the zone. Nathan Slack and Brown meeting at center ice. Dallas Slack will chip that. Townsend can't control it, but he'll chop that down the ice. Hetherington in after that one. Zone, turning up ice. He didn't see anyone. Russet now, dangerous Russet, in on goal. The pass, back door. He just couldn't complete it. McKenney looking for his second of the game. Reed Russet chips it in behind the net to Kyle Dowdall. Back around the boards to the point. Shot through, and that's steered aside by Lapizera. Harris in the corner, throws it up to Steven. Skates out through center and sends a cross ice pass to Polkowski. Drops it. Nope. Redirect, they scored! Sent it into the slot and a tip goal, and Gans tied it at 2. What a pass, right almost into the blue paint. And he snuck in behind enemy lines, and Gann now, they got some momentum after killing that penalty. 10-second penalty, and it was more so that they lost the 5-minute major, that end part of the 5-minute major. They looked like they were going to go into the third with a power play, and so it was felt it would be a little deflating for Gann, and a huge pick-me-up for the Rideaus, but the exact opposite has happened here. 2-2 now. 16:30 remaining here in the third period. Turnover. Chance for Gann, and Slack stops him dead in his tracks. Off the glass to the neutral zone, and Sean Dixon, he'll chip that in behind the net. Rideaus, Michael McKenney throwing that into the corner. He hits the top of the boards, or I think Lapizera is coming out to get that one. And put Julie's heart into her throat. That's knocked to the point and a shot. And Lapizzera well outside the blue paint. Cuts down the angle, makes a nice save on that one. Is that where you live, Julie, is in Texas? Because that's great. This is really the big reason why this broadcast is, why I love doing it, is because for people that can't see their family and see their sons dance on the frozen lakes of the OSHL, it's great that we can bring it to you. I just wish that we had 16 streaming services that we could stream every single game. And like I say, I'm from Kingston, so is my son, so it's difficult to get out to every single arena. And that's turned over Bouchard, throwing it into the slot. A great play by Townsend. Through center. Across that blue line. He'll fake a shot, go to the outside, and shoot it up over the net, and possibly get it set up here for Tate Leeson. He'll turn back to the blue line, ripped it, and that blew Sloan's stick into two pieces. And they're just going to do a line change. He shakes his head. That's a good $250, $300 stick right there. Mangan turning on his man. It's turned over, and Reed Russett walking in. A shot by Lapizzera, stop by Lapizzera, and he'll hold on for the whistle. I'm glad that this works out for you, Julie, big time. Like I say, that's the big reason. There's some people that live out in Newfoundland and they cannot make it this way. Florida is a big one as well. There's a bunch of people that live out in Florida watching their sons play, and their relatives and friends as well. They message and thank as well that we do this so that they can watch their buddy and their brother, son play. A chance in front. Lapizzera holds the post and comes up with two big saves there. Rideaus trying to counterpunch as they've two consecutive goals by the Islanders that put them right back in this one, and we are all squared again. Graham Brown in the corner. He's hit by Slack. Witzel, who's in behind the net, and a chance there as it squirts out in front of the net. Throwing it ahead. What a pass to Devin Campbell! Scores! He passes it where he's going, not where he is, and Cobbled gets to the puck first and buries it, and it's 3-2 Rideaus. That was a crafty pass if I've ever seen one. Unbelievable. He tries to send that to the tape of Cobbled. It is not getting through. He threw it quite a bit ahead of him. Cobbled sprinted after it. Lapizzera thought about coming out for it, but he would not have got there ahead of time and did the right thing. Just a nifty move and sifts it through the wickets, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Rideaus. This crowd went ballistic. Thrown up through the mid-ice. I think that was Boisclair with the assist on that one. We'll figure that one out right away here. That's turned over inside the zone. McKenny, Dowdall, in. Scored! That hit a foot, and it went in between the legs of Lapizzera. Not one thing Alex Lapizzera can do on that one. He was anticipating the pass to the slot, as that's exactly where he was sending it. Hit his foot right through his legs. He tried to push off to come out to the middle of the ice, and it's back to a 2-goal lead for the Rideaus. You feel as a goaltender, and Justin can attest to that, you feel for the goalie on that. There's literally nothing that they can do to stop that opportunity. Cobbled, Boisclair with the assist on that long ice pass. What a turn of events. The Rideaus with that 5-minute major, it looked like Gann was going to tie it up and possibly take the lead on that 5-minute major. Nothing came from it. And after that, the Islanders scored right away after the Graham Brown penalty expired. Scored another to tie it at 2, and now the Rideaus again scored back-to-back goals in a very short period of time, and now have the lead on this one. Oh, Tate Leeson's not too happy. Their ref officials going, what am I supposed to do? I'm along the wall. Leeson's going, I just wanted the puck. That's all I wanted. But the referees are a part of the ice. All 4 men out there, and just that happens. But Leeson, that is something that he can do very well. Dixon at the blue line. Shot, hits a leg and goes in behind the net. Harris throws along the wall for Steven. Steven knocks down Theo Todd. But that's something that Leeson does incredibly well, is he can get behind enemy lines. I'll tell you right now, Gananoque is watching him. And he does it so well that even a team like Gan, great defensive team, cannot contain him. Like, look at this. 3 guys on him. He still makes a nice play. Pass across to Sloan. He's in and a shot. And a nice save by Lapazera. And he'll hold on for the whistle. I'll tell you right now, like Tate Leeson, Andrew Sprague, Witzel actually is on their radar as well. And Kyle Dowdall. But for Leeson, Russet, and Sprague to still be putting up points against one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're big guys too. They're not hitting to ruffle your jersey or crimp the sides of your jersey. They're hitting to hurt. For them to still be putting up points is unreal. That hit the goal post and stayed out, and good deflection in front by Michael McKenney, throwing that onto the half wall. Theo Todd throwing it in low, chance, and a stop by Lapazera. Nice second effort, getting it back to the point. Cross ice pass to Leeson. He's looking back to the blue line. Townsend, DDD pass. Costello walking in, tried to get an angle on it, hits a leg, and they'll start it again. Tate Leeson. And a penalty coming to Michael McKenney. I, again, was looking at the blue line, so I did not see exactly what happened, but he must have been mucking it up with Lapazera in front of that net. And Graham Brown and Michael McKenney having a little conversation as it comes out to the blue line. Did you see what? Townsend chips it off the boards. Graham Brown knocking him off stride. 4-on-4 hockey, 4 minute 15. And then Gananoque will have a 34 second power play. Jack Wiley across the blue line. Drop pass. Brock Higgs coming in. That shot stopped by Dallas Slack. Wiley, it skips on him and goes out through center ice. In their own zone as they retreat. Graham Brown, 50 seconds remaining on the Gananoque penalty. Long ice pass over to Brock Higgs. He's across the line. A little sift pass in. Domingue backhand, and he holds on tight and keeps that one out. Still 4-2 for the Rideaus. Again, folks, tune in tomorrow. Big game between these pair incredible hockey teams. One of them will be looking to end the series tomorrow. The other one will be looking to get a win to get it to Thursday night from Smith Falls. There's Ange. Colley coming up there. And she's got to be happy about this score right now. The shot through a screen. Dallas Slack is something else. What a great save. You've just got to love his unwillingness to give up on any play. Right there, I don't know how he saw that. He had to look around, 2 players in front of that net, and he comes up with a terrific save again. And for Smith Falls, I mean, when you've got a goaltender like that in their blue paint, you feel confident every moment of every play. Nathan Slack, and there's going to be a penalty coming to the Rideaus, I think, for roughing. Nathan Slack taking 2 minutes on Polkowski. I won't get another chance. Draw to the right of Dallas Slack. Back to the point for Graham Brown. They're setting up here in a 4-on-3. Over to the dot, down low, trying to get a quick goal here if they can. Oh, a good stick there by Townsend. Brock Higgs to the top of the danger zone, back to the slot. Shot it just far side and wide, and Devin Cobble flips that down the ice. 30 seconds left in this 5-on-3 now for the Islanders. Through center, Ben Blasco. Good to see him back on the ice for the Islanders. Back to Domingue. Graham Brown works it in. Short side of the goal crease there. 10 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Short side, shot up over the net. It's the only chance they may get on this 5-on-3. And that is it. Devin Cobbled giving Brock Higgs all he can handle. Polkowski over. What a hit by Witzel. Scored! Graham Brown with that one-timer. A bullet. And that will end that 5-on-4. But Gananoque has come within one. And it's 4-3 Rideaus. Holy Dinah. Eric Witzel, like he was shot out of a cannon, came over and gave Domingue once over, but Graham Brown receiving that nice pass, drilled it, and slack was there, but it was a bullet, found its way through a hole. 4-3 Rideaus. Once again, we want to thank our sponsor, AAA Exterminator Incorporated. Pest Control is currently serving the Lanark, Leeds, and Grenville, Perth, Smith Falls, and Carlton Place, Westport, and surrounding areas. Their technicians are highly trained, licensed, and insured, and perform exceptional work and service. AAA Exterminator values their customers and serve their clients using high-quality products at a competitive price. Call 613-289-7026. Thanks again. Without your support, we cannot do this. Cross the line. Theo Todd behind the net, trying to bank it off. Lepizzera, and he stays strong on the post as they got two whacks at it, and he keeps it out. Again, Julie, it's AAA Exterminators that sponsor us for this round, the last round. You know, we had another sponsor. It's just it's these sponsors that keep this going for us, and we greatly appreciate it. And because we love doing these games. It's just Ontario and Canada is a large landmass, so from Kingston to any of these hockey arenas, it's quite a distance. And we just love our sponsors big time. Thanks, AAA Exterminator. Through center, Theo Todd trying to get around him. And puts the brakes on, it's in his feet. Trying to go along the half wall and create some separation. Throwing it into the corner. Big hit on Leeson. He threw that out in front, and Theo Todd just couldn't get there in time. He almost got his stick on that. But Harris out through center now, and he's got Dwayne Wainman with him. Great play by Reed Brussett. Support from Keeley to force him into the slot. Graham Brown. He's looking like a man on a mission. That shot hits a leg and deflects out through center. 9 1/4 minus a penny remaining here in the third period. Graham Brown, that pass over to Wainman. Wainman, he throws that in behind the net. Gabe Townsend. That out through center. And a chance for Boisclair after that beautiful pass. The shot, Lepizzera stops it, and he steers that away from the danger area. Good Lord above, this game is getting to be something, as we figured it would be. And of course, we wanted to send out happy birthday to Laura, Tuna's wife. Happy birthday, Laura. We hope you had a great one. We know Justin and the kids would have treated you right. And if I want to throw out some happy birthdays in the chat to Laura, Justin Allery's lady back there in Kingston. Into the corner, and in behind the net it goes. And Graham Brown meets that one off the glass and out through center. 8 minutes 40 remaining. 4-3 Rideaus. Who is going to have the lead tomorrow night when we hit the Lou Jeffries in Gananoque in the Thousand Islands. Across the blue line and in. Harris, a nice move. Oh, that's Donovan into the slot. A chance. Stopped by Slack. Along the half wall. Boisclair can't get away clean.
Witzel didn't like that. So I think I'm not 100% sure on what the call is going to be on that one. Try and figure that out. They will have it over the loudspeaker. Looked like Witzel was getting a slashing penalty. Back to the point, Reese. Shot through, redirected. Brown there, shoved against the wall. Sprague throws it up to Andrew McKenney. McKenney, that's chipped down. Domingue with doubt all on him. So it sounds like Mangden got 4 minutes for roughing and Witzel got 4 minutes for slashing. We're going to figure this out. In behind the net it goes, back around to the point. Sprague will throw it on. Lapizzero, knock that over, and Dowdall to try and bank that off. Lapizzera, Graham Brown in behind his own net, the captain, trying to lead his team out through center. Throw it over to Brock Higgs. Higgs trying to get to the front of the net. It's knocked out to Kyle Dowdall. He's got to be tired. My goodness, he has had quite a shift. Brock Higgs now ever dangerous, but Van Stralen there stood him up. That pass was almost picked off at the blue line by Domingue. Brett Costello, Captain Costello. Salter drilled a shot, and Lapizzera coming out. Make an angle cut on that one. Michael McKenney getting worked over there by Sean Dixon. Back out through center now come the Islanders. Harris throwing it into the zone. Costello in behind the net. 6:30 remaining here in the third period. 4-3 lead for the Rideaus. Through center and across the blue line. That's going to come out. It's going to be an offside indicated. On goal now. A chance. The shot. Stopped by Lapizzera. Leeson shooting it from the blue line. That's knocked down. And Harris will wheel out through center. Cross that blue line. Healy meeting him halfway. And that shot stopped by Slack. Leeson with confidence there. He'll snap a long ice pass to Theo Todd. No icing. Lapizzera. Throw that off the boards and out to center. Polkowski knocked into the zone by Theo Todd. On that was Todd, my goodness, with wheels. Wayman throwing it back into the corner. The Islanders having a hard time getting out of their own zone. Theo Todd takes a big hit along the wall. Bouchard out through center. Long ice pass up to Wayman. He'll chip that into the zone. Waclair on him. Shot redirected in behind the net. Going back to the point to Wiley. Wiley to the half wall. Hops over his stick. Townsend hit there by Donovan. Devin Cobbled up to the speedy Sprague. That pass to Waclair. Great defensive play. Knocks down that try there, and he's knocked into the corner. Rideaus trying to get an opportunity of their own. Back to the point. Hops over his stick. 5 minutes even remaining here in the third period. That penalty was a slashing double minor and a roughing to Witzel and Mangan. Blasco. Pass to Wiley. Hard pass to Reese. Back in behind the net. Trying to move this out through center again. The pass cross ice and in. Ben Blasco turning. He's knocked off the puck.
Caldaudo, the lead pass to Andrew McKenney. Across the line, sift a pass to Michael McKenney, just couldn't connect. Drop to Dowdall, but that's picked off by to Higgs. Through center now, a chance shot. A great save there by Dallas Slack. Higgs, bottom of the circle and throwing it low, working it deep. Looking back behind the net again. Walking out, the net is knocked off the pegs and they will blow it dead. With 4:06 remaining here in the third period. Gananoque, the goal scored in this third period. Devin cobbled from Brock Boisclair. Andrew Sprague and Andrew McKenney assisted McKenney and Kyle Dowdall, and then Graham Brown from Paul Kowski and Kevin Domingue. Those are your third period goals, and the shots on goal tied at 4, total 32-26 in favor of Gananoque. Unbelievable action, 4:06 remaining. One back to the point. Flipped along the glass. Reed Russet boarding his man along the wall. That did come out in front of the net. And hops over his stick. Tate Leeson flips it in. Unreal. These passes, they are trying to lead them in such a great way. And it's really throwing the Islanders off. Top of the circle, gets into the slot, and Dallas Slack closes the legs quickly on that one. They turn it over. It's into the slot area. Harris back across ice. It's a leg, and that'll squirt out through center ice, and Paul Kowski try and turn it around, looking for Brown on the left side. He will connect, and it's in offside. 3:29 to go here in the third period. Gananoque down by 1 as the Rideaus looking to take game 3. 2-1 series lead. Again, folks, 5:30 tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 4:55 for the pregame, and hopefully we'll have some clips for you and whatnot for the fourth game of this best-of-5 series. Dallas Slack throwing it along the wall. Boisclair is knocked down. He did not like that one too much. He's got a bee in his bonnet. You can see it. That's a half wall. To Graham Brown. He has a bullet. That hit a leg, and it's through the blue paint, and it stays out. Devin Boisclair through center, and he'll flip that into the corner. Boisclair coming in after Latimer. Gets a hit on him there. Boisclair going after Latimer again. Ben Blasco along the boards, throwing it across the rink. Steven in. Oh no, that's Domingue, the backhand, and Dallas Slack. Beauty save again to hold on for the whistle on that one. No, that's not for you. 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here in the third period. Another epic game between these two terrific hockey clubs, the Rideaus and the Islanders. Graham Brown, Justin Stephen, Aiden Harris, Ryan Paulkowski on the right side, Jack Wiley. That's a shot through a screen. That's knocked down by Sprague. Wiley, that's turned over, and Nathan Slack will play it off the boards. That will go down the ice. Will it make it all the way? It will. 2 1/4 and 3 pennies left here in the third. Can Gananoque find a goal to possibly send it to overtime or get them a late stage goal to win it? Can the Rideaus stage off the Islanders and set up possibly a win? The Islanders home ice tomorrow. It's off to the right. Dallas Slack is set. Straight draw to the blue line. Kept in. That could be big. Graham Brown knifes that back into the corner. McKenney and Slack getting their wires crossed, but they're able to get it out to center ice. Cross ice pass to Graham Brown. Brown, he'll throw that into the corner. On that is Nathan Slack. Turns, sends that pass up ice to Graham Brown. 2-minute warning in the third. 4-3 Rideaus. Can the Rideaus get redemption? They were ousted by the Islanders last season. This has been on their mind all season long. Aiden Harris now flips that into the corner. Domingue, the first one after it, but the Rideaus had 2 on him. Witzel battling for this puck. Wiley knocks him down. Devin Cobbled can't come away with it. It's in behind the net to Domingue. The net is empty in the Gananoque end. 6 skaters on the ice for the Islanders. Domingue, toe drags around him. That pass shot stopped by Dallas Slack, and he'll hold on for the faceoff. One minute, 17 seconds left, and we have got ourselves a timeout for the Islanders. AAA Exterminator Incorporated Pest Control. Mice and rat infestations are the most common pest problems no matter where you live, town or country. Their exterminators start by walking the exterior perimeter of the home to find access points for rodent entry. Their exterminators use a rodenticide in locked boxes on the exterior perimeter, attics, and basements of homes to eliminate rodent activity. Use a column. If you have any problems, you got pests, we'll get rid of them. 613-298-7026. Draw to the right of Dallas Slack. 1 minute, 17 to go. What have we got here, folks, for the final stage of this one? Chip to the top of the circle. That shot goes up and over the net. Townsend drills it off the glass and around to the point and kept in. Domingue down low to Higgs. Higgs to Domingue. Throwing it back to the half wall. Back down to the point and a drilled shot. Slack stopped it. The rebound stopped that too. Devin Cobble can't come away with it. Latimer, 1 minute remaining. Domingue pressed against the wall by Nathan Slack. Gann trying to come out with it. Rideaus trying to come out with it and drill it down the ice if they can. Devin Cobbled standing on top of that puck. And it's back to the point. That scrum turns into this. Latimer along the wall. Throwing it into the corner now. Gananoque looking for some room. And the Rideaus will not allow any of that to happen. And Devin Cobbled colliding into the corner with Latimer. .28 seconds even remaining here in this third period in a 4-3 Smith Falls Rideaus lead. Unbelievable. Can they hold on? Can they find the equalizer? Clock winding down. Brown keeps it in. Drilled towards the net. Knocked down for the Islanders to the point. Latimer. Pass over to Higgs. To Latimer. Pass across. He couldn't get the shot off. 10 seconds remaining. To the blue line. And out. And we'll go to the Lou Jeffries tomorrow. And the Rideaus will have themselves a 2-1 series lead and look to end it on Gananoque home ice. What a great battle and what a great game from the Smith Falls Memorial Center. Well, I'll tell you, my 3 stars of the game for this one, I would have to say, boy, oh boy. I don't know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough one. I'll give it to, I'm going to give my 3rd star to Andrew Sprague of the Smith Falls Rideaus. My 2nd star, Kevin Domingue. And the 1st star to, I got to give it to Dallas Slack. Dallas Slack. Oh, and they're giving it to Slack too. Why? Yeah, he made a 40-save performance for Dallas Slack. So, folks, we hope you enjoyed that. James, what a game, eh, boy?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow, 5:30, folks, will be on the air at 4:55. We hope you enjoyed this one because it was an epic performance of 10 bell performances all around, and tomorrow should be no different. For James Bola, myself, and the entire EOS HLTV Nation, we thank you for tuning in, and we hope you love it. Thank you, Vivian. We love bringing it to you, and we hope you love it as much as we do. Bye for now.